So in a previous video, I decided that this packet of seeds were duds because of the fact that I had tried to start some earlier this year and none of them came up. But then I got to the point of, well, what do? Would I just throw them in the garbage? I don't think I've ever thrown a packet of seeds in the garbage in my life. So I decided to have a little experiment, and we'll see. I don't know, people like to put seeds in water, and whatever floats supposedly are the bad ones. When I dumped them in there, some of them immediately sank to the bottom. So those are good? I don't know. I'm going to scoop out the bad seeds, and I'm going to plant the ones that sank, and we're going to see what happens, because I wouldn't mind having them in my fall garden or in different spots here or there around my yard. So we're going to have to take a look and see what happens with that. Also, too, these were packed, sell by whatever, December 2017. You can always definitely keep seed packets longer. That's not like an expiration date. If you have, a seed packet from 2021, it doesn't mean you just throw it away. All it means is that the germination rate goes down the longer that you store it. A lot of people store seeds totally different ways. I mean, I don't know if there's, I guess there are wrong ways, like do not leave your seeds outside. Sometimes I find seed packets that I've forgotten about out here, and I think, oh, that's no good. I hope they're okay. Anyway, but yeah, a lot of people store seeds different ways. Some seeds you can keep for a long time. Anyway, let me get those yucky ones out of there and plant the other ones. Okay, just kidding. Let's try that again. Don't ever let your soil dry out like that. Your seed starting mix. I usually keep mine in a tote like this outside for whatever, springtime, when I'm starting seeds, obviously. So that it's handy, and then you can just do like this. Bloop. I trained for this when I was a little kid making mud pies. That's much better. I don't even know why I tried that first time with that dry soil like that. You know how long it would have taken that to absorb some water to the point where I could actually plant seeds in there and be halfway successful? That was ridiculous. Don't let your garden soil dry out like me. Does everyone have a garden pencil, or is it just me? Garden pencil, anybody? All I'm going to do is poke some holes. And that's where I'm going to put my seeds. If you've never planted seeds before, it's really not that hard. Just try. So I've got quite a few seeds in there. Those were all the sinkers. I don't want to leave them in the water too long and drown the poor things. So because I have so many, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple in each hole, which is normally not something I like to do because I hate thinning plants. It makes me so sad to thin plants. Anyway, let me get all these planted in here. Get in there. Oh, geez. Okay, that actually was really too much, trying to touch those because they were wet. They kept sticking to my fingers. So I had to find a gardening spoon and just scoop them up and dump them in there. So now I'm just going to cover them with a little bit of this wet potting mix. They're way over seeded now. There's a ton of them in there. But what I want to know is, are they really not duds? And are they going to germinate? So just by trying this one experiment, I can actually potentially learn a lot. Like if seeds from, 2017 that don't sprout should even be bothered with, or that seeds that sink are actually indeed good seeds. I'll know this for the future. Plus, if this works out, I'll have apparently a ton of dinosaur kale that I can do whatever I want with. Plant it all over my yard because it looks cool. Put it in my raised beds later on, wherever I yank out whatever I'm going to yank out here in the next month or 2 or 3, or share them. Share them with anybody. That's what I was talking about in one of my last videos, that gardeners in general, they're helpful and they will share with you. So if you ask somebody, hey neighbor, I see you gardening. That's really nice kale you got there. Do you happen to have any extra kale seeds? They might go, oh no, son, I was doing an experiment. I actually have plants. Do you want some? Anyway, I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I wasting my time? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Those look good to me. I'm not going to put any more water on those because that soil is wet. So now we just got to wait and see what happens. Talk to you later. Bye.